Hello, hello, welcome. I tried to unmute my mic and talk and I hit the wrong button. How are you guys? Welcome Camilla, welcome Cindy. You are a hippo. You can, wait, are you a hippo? It might be an alligator. I can't see, it's tiny on my screen. You can change your avatar if you like. If you're on mobile, I think there's like an icon underneath my stream somewhere that just says SA. That's for stream avatars. You can tap on it and you can see some other options. You can change it to like a whole bunch of different Animal Crossing characters if you don't want a hippo. If you're on desktop, it should be in my about section. I can't remember if there's like a... yeah, it doesn't look like there's an overlay for it, so you just have to scroll down a bit and find the stream avatars panel. But yeah, you can change it if you like. You can also put on... there might be hats, I can't remember, but there's like hats and glasses and like watering cans and stuff. Go around and have a play if you want. You find it funny? Good. I hope nobody gets offended by the animal. Like, I'm not accidentally calling someone like an elephant or something. Anyway, yeah, how are you guys? How's your days going / gone? I think for most of you it's evening. It's noon for me, as usual. Faru, thank you for feeding my cat. I've kind of had a stressful morning, to be honest. Oh hey, Jessie, welcome! I'm fine being, I forgot her name, despite having her. Are you okay? Oh, your Animal Crossing character? Yeah, I can never remember the names of all of these. Let's see if I can find you. Oh, you're the cute octopus one. It is called Marina, according to the software. It's a really cute pink one. Is it bad that it makes me hungry? I really want takoyaki now. It's not even the takoyaki AC character. Like, there is actually one that looks like takoyaki. The internet will never allow me to forget about Anka and Isabel. Why? Oh my god, do I want to ask? I'm worried now. Why, what did you see on the internet? I'm fine besides my allergies. Oh no, allergies suck. I hate them so much. I get pretty bad allergies as well. One time I went for a dog walk with my friends and I forgot my antihistamines and it was like somebody punched me in the face. Oh man, I couldn't see. Like, my eyes were just so watery and itchy and my nose was like completely clogged. So yeah, I feel you on the allergies. It's rough. Okay, I guess I better actually switch over to the drawing. We're using CSP today. I can't remember if I've ever streamed on here with Clip Studio Paint or not. I think I've mostly just done Rebelle. But this is my CSP setup. That's right, I never wanted to eat a villager but not judging. Well, I'm happy for you that you've never wanted to munch on anyone. And thank you for not judging me. They do make some of the villagers look weirdly tasty. Like there's like cake themed one, or was it meringue? Is it meringue? Literally looks like a dessert. Like when the histamines go overboard. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I just kind of started doodling this. Okay, so part of why I was so stressed this morning is because somebody booked a meeting at 11, so it's 12 o'clock for me right now, and they like booked a meeting at 11, and 11 is when I usually like start making lunch and eating lunch like while I'm working so that I have time to eat before I stream during my lunch break. And it kind of stressed me out because I was like, oh no, now I have to like make my lunch super early because there's no way I have time to like make it and eat it like between the meeting and the stream. Anyway, so during the meeting I was just kind of doodling this. I'm not sure if I'll stick with it. I'll just see where it goes. I'm not very confident in my abilities right now. Only reason I know what histamines are is because of the Cells at Work anime. Definitely recommend everyone to watch. It's cute and informative. Yeah, like I feel like I'm the only person that hasn't seen that. My friends talk about it like all the time. I don't know if I've ever witnessed its glory myself. It's so cute, yeah. Diz, welcome! Yes, you made it to an art stream. I am partially doing this because of your comment a couple of days ago, actually. It's like, you know what, this is right. I haven't streamed art very much recently. Let's give it a go. I'm, like I said, I'm not very confident with this. I feel like very, like, rusty. I can't ever seem to get past the sketching stage. As soon as I start trying to clean it up, it just goes haywire. And then I get angry and delete it. So, we'll see, we'll see how it goes. We might just end up doodling random stuff instead of actually getting anywhere with this. Oops. It can be a bit bloody considering, you know, it involves the body. Yeah, you know, that's valid. Did you guys see, pretty sure it was a Magic School Bus episode where they, like, go inside the body. That was a little weird I haven't seen it in years, but I remember being, like, a little bit weirded out by that one. They're, like, literally inside one of their friends. I have no idea how Cells at Work Black is. I haven't watched it yet, but there's way more messed up than what I know. What? I haven't even heard of that. This button. Okay. I'm in a really weird place right now with my muscle memory. I've still got, like, a whole bunch of muscle memory from working in Rebel, where, like, all the icons and even my shortcuts are different. So I keep hitting the wrong thing. You might see me flailing around a bit, but that's 100% normal. No need to call the doctor. That's just me. Sketching is nice too. Honestly, I'm having trouble finishing out myself too. Yeah, it's sometimes you just, like, get stuck in that sort of rut. You know what I mean? You just can't finish. I'm just, like, kind of absent-mindedly tidying up the sketch lines right now. I can't talk and draw at once. I don't know why I even tried to do art streams. I'm not happy with this arm, but I'm gonna try to ignore it and just keep going. Otherwise, I'll never get anything done. I have a very messy sketching technique, if you want to call it that. So I'm just kind of cleaning up the worst bits. Well, Cells at Work Black is an anime adaptation and involves much more adult stuff. Oh boy. That's kind of alarming. I'm gonna try to do this drawing like I did my art fight pieces back in July. So there's gonna be no line art. I'm just gonna kind of, like, paint, like, through and on the sketch and then try to refine it. This knee is pretty sure it's supposed to be wider. What's going on here? Yeah, I don't know, I'll just sketch that later. Maybe I want like a slightly different top on her. I sketch with a brush that blends. How dumb is that? That sounds like a good plan. Yeah, awesome. Glad you agree. Yeah, that's why my sketches are so messy. I've got I use a little paintbrush instead of, like, a pencil. I really need to get out of my art slump. Yeah, it's pretty hard to pull yourself out of it. You should sketch along with me. If you're free, if you're not busy right now. It's nice having company to draw to. I miss doing art streams. Oh, you used to do streams too? You you need to draw me, really? Like me as I look in real life, or my stream avatar guy? Not my stream avatar, my Pingtuber. Yeah, I wish, but gotta run in a few minutes. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for dropping by anyway. Really appreciate you coming and saying hi, even if it's for a few minutes. My weakness, finding a good brush to sketch. Yeah, the brushes go a long way, right? Like, sometimes you just don't feel it when it's not the right brush. Yeah, you're so pretty, and the read glasses are absolutely on point and inspiring. Oh, thank you! I tried to take a selfie, like, I don't know, a couple of days ago. I don't even know why I'm doing this to the hair. I just cleaned all of that up. I tried to take a selfie, and, like, dude, my forehead is huge. Like, it never feels big when I'm looking in the mirror, but whenever I try to take a photo of myself, my forehead just takes up, like, so much of the photo. I need to hold the phone, like, further away from my head or something. I'm sure, like, the proximity of the lens is making it worse. I went to take a selfie for, like, a profile picture on Mastodon, because everybody asked it a actual photo instead of a drawing, so I was like, oh, maybe I should do one too. And yeah, we didn't do that. That was too much forehead. I'm biased. Ages ago I had a fair bit of a crush on someone. I'm surprised to hear you admit that, like, publicly on a stream. Man, I'm like not focusing at all. I'm just like kind of redrawing the same lines. Oh yeah, the infamous lens distortion. Yeah. You're an open book with me. Well, that could be good. Closed books are hard to read. I guess I should just slap some color on there. So, wait, my brush doesn't usually look like this. There we go. I let my kid play in Clip Studio Paint. She likes drawing on here, and she knows how to use the brushes and pick a new color and, like, move the canvas and stuff, so it's pretty cool. But sometimes she does miss and end up dragging some weird stuff all over my screen, so... Not confident enough to put a selfie or a profile pic on most social media. Yeah, honestly, neither am I most of the time. It's usually just my drawing. Even at work, like at my workplace, I don't even have like a selfie. It's another drawing of me. It feels like a little bit unprofessional, but at the same time, like, screw it. I'm not customer facing. Like, I only interact with people in my own business, and most of them know me and how I am, so I think it's pretty on brand for me. That's not quite right. Maybe a bit more red. I missed the paint mixing in Rebel. That was nice. Dryad! Welcome! How's your day going? How are you? I'm so happy I actually pronounced your name properly this time, I think. I don't know what, I'm like dyslexic or something. I always think that the R is in the wrong spot. That's kind of neat. Yeah, the whole profile picture thing, yeah, it's alright. I feel like everybody else hates it and they just don't want to say anything, but that's okay. Work can suck it up. That is so lovely. Oh my god, thank you. This is, I'm not sure if I'm gonna continue with this. I'll just see how it looks after a bit of painting. Might just start doodling other stuff. My day's been good. How have you been? Oh, I'm glad to hear your day's been good. Sounds like everybody's been having a pretty pleasant day, apart from some allergic reactions going on. Yeah, my day has been a little bit stressful. I had a unfortunately timed meeting right before the stream, so I was like a little bit stressed out trying to get ready for it. And I'm also thinking about Thanksgiving. If any of you celebrate Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving for tomorrow. We are celebrating, like, we're in New Zealand, but we still celebrate Thanksgiving like us as a family. But we don't get a day off for it, so we always have to do it on the weekend. So we are celebrating it like 2 or 3 days from now. I gotta look to go play some more Pokemon Violet. Oh, enjoy Pokemon! I've been hearing lots of interesting things about that game. Yeah, thanks for coming, thanks for lurking, enjoy your game. Are you on your lunch break? Yeah, I am on my lunch break. I'm like always streaming on my lunch break. Man, I'm so rusty with the painting. Let's switch to this brush. Yeah, I've been thinking of doing evening streams, but like, I'm always just so tired by the end of the day. And I feel self-conscious talking and stuff when there's people around. It's definitely neat, but the open worldness doesn't sit with me like Legends Arceus did. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize it was open world. Man, I don't know like anything about the new Pokemon games except like the weird glitches that people have been posting. Oh, that makes sense. Didn't think about having to work on Thanksgiving there. Yeah. It's fine though. I think it's a bit easier for everyone to get here on weekends anyway. Looking forward to Thanksgiving, but it's always a nice chill day. Oh, that's great. I know Thanksgiving is really stressful for a lot of people, so I'm glad that's not a thing for you. Just by exploring and trying to find Pokemon, I'm like level 42. Wow. And at the second gym. Wow. That's weird. Okay, cool. Alright, I gotta go. Oh, okay, Diz, thank you. Thank you for coming. Have a good day. / evening. Good luck with whatever you're up to. And have a good weekend if I don't see you before that. Wait, aren't you in New Zealand? You celebrate Thanksgiving too? New Zealand doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving, but I do. Most of my family is from the US. And we had quite a few friends from the US as well. So we used to do like a Friendsgiving. And then my family actually moved here. So now we're actually doing like a family Thanksgiving as well. But yeah, it's not a New Zealand thing at all. I just really like Thanksgiving as a holiday. Like what a neat holiday, right? It's not about like presents or like, you know, what's the word, capitalism or anything. Like you just sit down with each other, eat some damn food and enjoy each other's company and be thankful for stuff. Like that's great. That's my ideal holiday. I love that. So yeah, I'm always gonna celebrate Thanksgiving. Nobody can stop stuff from getting the turkey. Oh man, we're not actually doing turkey this year. That's so nice that you still celebrate it. Yeah, I love the family aspect of Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's so nice. I wish, like, why do we have Christmas here instead of Thanksgiving? Like, I feel like Christmas is nowhere near as good as Thanksgiving. I wasn't actually meant to do this much shading in this stage. Oh well. I'm just losing track of what I'm doing. I'm just doodling. That's okay. We'll see what happens. And the food, yeah, the food. No Thanksgiving here. Yeah, you're in Europe somewhere, right? My memory is so bad. Was it like Germany or something? Or am I mixing you up with someone else? No, okay, yeah. Canadian. Oh my god, of course. Yeah, no, I remember that conversation now. My memory is so bad. I'm so sorry. I can't even remember my kids' teachers' names. Like, I'll go to pick my kid up from daycare and Alex would be like, oh, who was there when you picked her up? And I was like, I don't know, like some lady with long hair. And he's like, you don't even know like the people that you're leaving your daughter with all day. Like, are you serious, Sasha? Shouldn't you try to learn their names or something? There is a Canadian Thanksgiving in October, but it's just a day off. Yes, we actually We actually celebrated a Canadian Thanksgiving a couple of years ago because, like I said, we used to do Friendsgiving back before my family actually came over. But on one Thanksgiving, we were going to be out of the country and our friends still wanted to do it. So we were like, okay, well, how about instead of going by the normal US Thanksgiving date, we used a Canadian Thanksgiving date and do it in October, and we had poutine instead of turkey. It's just a day off, but at least it's a day off that you get, right? That's still nice. Our big family celebration food binge thing are definitely synonymous with the Christmas holidays. Yeah, it is for most people here too. Names? What are those? Right? Names and faces? I don't know them. You're just meat blobs to me. Okay, how much shading do I want to do on the face? How dark do I want to go in this brow area? Poutine is good. Always eat more poutine. Yeah, it's delicious. We didn't have cheese curds, unfortunately. They're not a super common thing here. So it's mostly just chips with gravy. Fries with gravy. Fun fact, we call fries and potato chips, we call them chips. Everything is just called chips. If it's a fried thing of potato, it's a chip. Makes things kind of confusing sometimes. Our Anglo-Canadian cousins are appropriating the hell out of these days. At least they're better at spreading the word about it than we Frenchies ever did. What kind of, I guess, also you're about to go, so I feel like I shouldn't ask you, more open-ended questions, but what kind of foods is typically eaten at a Canadian Thanksgiving? Is it the same sort of thing as an American one? Or, do you just not have any food associated with it, and it's, just a random day? Or, yeah, what's that like? Because poutine is always a Quebec thing, it's unknown in the rest of Canada. Oh, really? I didn't know that. It's always the first thing I think of when I think of Canada. That's a lie. The first thing I think of is maple syrup. I don't know, like I said, we don't really celebrate it. It's just a random day. Yeah, that's fair. We have Labor Day, but we don't celebrate that with food. It's just the day off. Poutine and maple syrup, yeah. I don't really know what these pants are doing. I'm just putting blobs here. Which is also a Quebec thing. Wow, you guys need to up the game. First thing I think of is Canadian bacon. Oh, interesting. What's Canadian bacon like? We have a lot of different kinds of bacon over here, but I don't know if we have Canadian bacon and we're just calling it something else, or or if that's just something that I've never experienced. This is too much chroma. This is too saturated. I need to go darker and bluer. Here we go. I swear everything we do here gets stolen by Ontario. Oh, Canadian bacon isn't a huge thing in Canada. Yeah, that's, I can understand that, actually. Because, I feel then it wouldn't really be called Canadian bacon. I don't... that doesn't make sense. I'm not making any sense. I'm sorry. It's kind of like how, Brazil nuts are, I guess. You don't, they're just called Brazil nuts. You don't... it doesn't mean that Brazil is super into the nuts, right? Right? I don't actually know anything about that. I should ask Cindy. Canadian bacon is closer to ham than actual bacon. I've never had it in my life. Oh, yeah, I think it's more like ham. Interesting. Canadian bacon is actually called back bacon here in Canada, and most people just eat quote unquote normal bacon. Yeah, I think we have that here. We get maybe I should just pull up a web browser. we get, let me go to a supermarket site. .co.nz. We get lots of weird bacon. Like, it's not just normal bacon. It's frickin', come here. Okay, here you go. Yeah, okay, that's nice. We search for bacon. We get, so this is like the normal streaky bacon. This is what you guys like call normal bacon. But we get like this kind of stuff too. Yeah, you gotta run. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you so much. Just when the conversation gets interesting. Yeah. That's always the way, isn't it? It's been a while. Don't forget to take a break. Man, it's break time already? Jeez. Okay, yeah. Let's look at the bacon first, and then we'll take a quick break. Thick. Yeah. So, will this picture get bigger? This is as big as it gets. Okay, cool. Yeah. So we get like these like really wide slices of bacon. So this is like the shoulder bacon. I'm already late for dinner with a friend. See the kind of power you hold over me. Oh no! Go eat with your friends. Tell them I said hi, because that's not weird at all. Tell them a random internet person said hi. Yeah, that's fine. Enjoy the food. Yeah. Enjoy dinner. Okay, we got shoulder bacon. Why is it giving me advertisements when I'm for this random soda when I'm looking for bacon? Okay, so there's shoulder bacon, there's like more normal bacon. Middle bacon is the other weird one. Brazil nut is more of a region thing. Oh yeah. My friends know I hang out online with a bunch of cool artists from all around the globe. Thank you for putting me in that category if that's what that was. So I hang out with a bunch of cool artists and Sylphren. Middle bacon. I don't actually know the difference between middle bacon and shoulder bacon in terms of like actually like the visuals and cooking it and eating it. I assume it comes from a different place on the pig, but yeah, it kind of looks the same to me. It's just big and round, kind of weird. Pretty sure those two are just like the main weird looking bacon that we get. Otherwise it's pretty normal. Fun fact, these like normal rashers of bacon are like, they never used to be this common here. I'll close this now. I'll stop making you guys look at bacon. They used to be like less common, and then they started actually making more of it, which is really nice. We've got a lot more options now these days. But whenever you went to buy bacon, it was the weird shoulder bacon or middle bacon, or you paid like for really expensive normal bacon. Do I want to make the shirt black? I don't really want to, but I'll fill it in with this one for now, which is basically my black replacement. So is there like a particular region of Brazil that just produces a lot of Brazil nuts? Is that why it's called a Brazil nut? Or like, do they just really like it and that's why it's called a Brazil nut? I should really just Google this myself instead of annoying you guys with questions. I'm like deliberately, oh, I've got the wrong brush. Here we go. That's better. I'm like deliberately not trying to flood fill these bits because I don't know, it always kind of throws me off. Like having some streakiness there helps me a little when I'm actually painting. I don't know why. It's kind of dumb. Oh, I said I was gonna take a break. Oh, dude. Okay. Hang on. Let's do the hair. I'm really procrastinating now. Let's quickly block in the hair, and then we can take a break. No, you know what? I'm gonna put a poll up to see what color hair you guys want to do, and then while the poll's running, we can go take a break. I've never made a poll before. I hope this works. I kind of want to put in like a crazy ombre option, but I feel like then you guys would just pick that. Blonde, brunette, redhead. Is redhead offensive? I can't remember. I'll just leave it red. And ooh, what about like a gray option? That would be kind of cool. I'll call it silver. No, I won't. I'll call it grey. I don't actually want to make it silver. And I'll make this duration for 2 minutes. It grows more in the north of the country, but we can find it everywhere. Oh yeah. That's pretty cool. What was I doing? Oh yeah, okay. Stop poll. Here we go. Okay, so here's... I hope that don't cancel it. Okay, we're still good. There's the poll. We're gonna go take a quick break, and I will see you back here in about 2 minutes, which in theory is when the poll is gonna end. Okay, we're back, and apparently we're doing gray hair. Okay, I haven't shaded gray hair in quite a while. Let's see how this goes. I said I don't want to do silver, but maybe I do want to do silver. Let's just start with a gray. Maybe... So this is like a legit gray with no chroma. What do you mean? Wait. No, okay. I thought I just got an alert up on my screen, but I'm just hallucinating or something. Okay, there's this kind of gray. But we can also like give it a bit of a tint. And maybe do it like a colder gray. It's a bit dark actually. Like this one. Or a warmer gray. Ooh, maybe we can do like a pinkish gray. How's this? This just kind of looks wrong. Is that just me? I think I like the more blue one. I don't even know if you guys can tell the difference on the stream. Yeah, I might go with a bluey one. Speaking of bluey, the cold one looks nice. Yeah, awesome. I think I'll go with that. Yeah, have you guys seen? I'm sure nobody here has, but have you guys seen a cartoon called Bluey? It's like a kids show about a family of dogs. They're Australian something. I can't remember the name, the breed of the dog, but it's like an Australian show. Never heard of it? It's like surprisingly good for a kids show. Like there have been some like legit funny moments. My 2.5-year-old loves it, which is like, you know, when you find like a show that the kid likes and the parents likes, that's a unicorn right there, right? Like that doesn't really happen. Usually they're just kind of like annoying and obnoxious, but this one's, I actually really enjoy it. Kind of want to watch some of it on my own. Whenever she's like, I want to watch TV, I'm like, yeah, what are we gonna watch? Are we gonna watch Bluey? And she's like, No, I want to watch Peppa Pig. I was like, oh, okay. We can do that, I guess. Not as cool as Bluey, but... Peppa Pig is so much worse than Bluey, I can't even describe. Peppa Pig, like the character named Peppa Pig is actually kind of mean. I never heard of it, but the art looks really cute. It is, it's super cute. The animation is really nice too. Like the way they animate like the dogs like tails and like body movements and like their ears pricking up and stuff. Like they do an excellent job of just giving a lot of personality to the dogs with those sorts of like that sort of body language. Poor Peppa Pig. Dude, no, Peppa Pig is a tyrant. Like, she is so mean to her brother. Like, I have no respect for Peppa Pig. She is bossy, and she's mean. She's like the, very, like, stereotypical sort of toddler mean, though, if you know what I mean. Like, she just doesn't really understand how she's affecting people and, like, how her words and actions, you know, can actually affect the people around her. Which is fine, because she's a little kid. Like, that makes sense. Like, I think they did that on purpose just to make her, like, incredibly relatable to the toddlers watching it. But, like, I'd rather have her be more wholesome. Like, I don't want her to be relatable. I want her to be like a role model. I don't want my kid to watch Peppa Pig being mean to her brother. That's not nice. I'm doing a lot of shading on this layer. I'm not even supposed to be shading on here. I was, this is meant to just slap colors down. Unrealistic standards for a toddler cartoon. The bar has been raised too high. Yeah, I blame Bluey. Because, like, Bluey is a 6-year-old. Okay, like, the character Bluey is a 6-year-old, and she has a younger sister that's a 4-year-old. And, like, they do act like kids, and they are mean to each other sometimes by accident. But then the parents, like, actually, like, work through it with them. You know what I mean? Like, be like, hey, you were actually, like, pretty mean to your sister. Like, you made your sister feel, like, you know, a bit sad when you said that. And then, like there's awareness of it, and they work through it, and it gets better, and everyone's happy. But with Peppa Pig, she'll just, like, randomly be mean to her, like, brother, and then, like, nobody does anything about it. I think that's what bothers me the most, is that, like, you can just get away with it. Okay, I'm just merging these layers. I've saved a copy of them unmerged, and now everything is on the same layer and merged together. Gabby's Dollhouse is actually another pretty good toddler cartoon. I think all these, like, newer cartoons just do a really good job of, like, being ethical instead of just relatable. The older cartoons, like Peppa Pig, they're just trying to get those views. Peppa has its moments. The Whistle episode is the funniest one, in my opinion. Oh yeah, what happened in the Whistle episode? I'm not sure if I'm familiar with that. I love that her brother George loves dinosaurs so much, though, because my kid likes dinosaurs too, and that's nice. Peppa's trying to learn how to whistle and gets mad that everyone can do it. Oh, that's so relatable. Dinosaurs seem pretty universal, yeah. Dinosaurs are cool, man. What's everyone's favorite dinosaur? You're allowed to not have a favorite dinosaur, but I'm gonna judge you. Just kidding. Just curious, are you right now streaming at your job or do you go home for lunch? I work from home! Yeah! So yeah, I'm at home. I'm on my personal computer right now. I've got my work laptop right next to me. I am keeping an eye on it for anything blowing up or any general chaos that might need my attention. But yeah, I just switch computers during my lunch break and draw and stream and play games and general whatever. Raptors? Oh no, protofeathers seem neat. Yeah! They're super cool. I love all the new stuff that they're finding about dinosaurs. Like feathers and, I don't know, coloration, behavior and stuff. It's really quite fascinating. Some people are complaining that it makes the dinosaurs less cool, but that's total BS. It makes them cooler. I envy you so much. I'm sorry. It is pretty sweet. Love working from home. I feel so much more relaxed. There's less noise. I can focus and be more productive and have more time for my stuff. This morning I spent 2 hours working on my dress, like sewing, and I would not have been able to do that if I had to commute to the office. I like Brachiosaurus. Which one's that? Is that... I always get them mixed up. Is that the one with the... I want to say the one with the cool thing on its head, but I feel like that's a lot of them. I should just Google it. Brachiosaurus. Long neck boy. Yeah! The long neck guy. I think that's my favorite too. Honestly. It's like... I don't know, there's a lot of cooler dinosaurs out there, but somehow that long neck, like, there's just something about it. Oh, this part's gonna confuse me. I usually have quite a lot of light hitting this area on the neck, but this one, it's actually like in the shadow. I'm gonna have to make sure that I don't accidentally give it some magical light over there. You guys are enjoying my chaotic coloring process. This is this is literally how I color. I just throw down like some primary colors around the edges for some reason. Oops. Do I want yellow over here? Probably. Eh. I'm not sure how I want to do the eyes. Been having a lot of trouble with eyes recently. I'm just gonna leave it till last and probably do it on a separate layer. It looks cool. I can't do that. I'm too much of a control freak. Yeah, I feel you on that one. I find myself ending up on that control freak side a lot as well, doing this. Like I started doing this to try to like loosen everything up and introduce some of these wacky colors that I love seeing on other people's art, but I just like can't I can't ever seem to get into my own. But I still, like, sometimes I just lapse You know what I mean? And I end up making a bunch of little layers just for this and just for that. And before you know it, I've separated everything into a million layers and have like accidentally like flattened out all the textures. Separate layers, master selections. Yeah, exactly. Drawing eyes, it gives me trouble as well. That's why I always leave them for last. Yeah, some people are like obsessed with drawing eyes. Like some people really like it. But I don't know. It's given me a lot of trouble recently. But I was gonna leave it to last, and then I started just like working on the eyes. I'm just trying to slap some of this red like around the skin, around the eyes, because I will actually be shading that, and having that on the edges will help. Oh yeah, and the cast shadows are meant to have some of this stuff going on too. I just remembered that I usually start doing the neck first because it tends to give me like a pretty good like shadow color that I can color drop into other places. I should really go back and do that. That D&D portrait was so hard for me to do, painting in one layer and then on top of the sketch. Yeah, it takes some getting used to, right? Especially if you're working in a really like structured way before that. It's a huge shift. I was suffering, oh no. Well, it came out looking awesome. But I don't know what to do about the neck. My usual way of doing the neck doesn't quite work because the lighting is so different. I guess that's a good thing. It makes me, like, it forces me to practice, like, actually shading it instead of just falling into my old habits and doing it the same way over and over again. I feel like I made her neck look nice. I thought another thing about like working on the same layer, I thought it was gonna make things harder to edit later down the line, right? Like good part of the reason why I started like using so many layers back before I started doing this style, I'd use like 100 layers on a portrait even. Part of the reason I was doing that was like, oh, maybe I want to like change this later without affecting the other things I've got going on in the same area, so I need to separate it into layers. But actually it made things like a little bit harder, because whenever I need to change something in this, like when everything's all in one layer, I just it's not that hard to just like grab it, move it, and then like blend it into everything else. It's all in the same layer, so you don't have to like worry about going to like first off finding like the 5 different layers that it's on, and then going and fixing that little thing on every single one. I was kind of surprised by that. I am not supposed to have the yellow next to the blue. That was like a personal goal, like a personal rule that I had like in my head, and I just keep accidentally breaking it. The reason I don't want the yellow right next to the blue is because, like, that's green. Like, I want oranges and purples. I didn't really mean to put greens in there, so trying to keep the yellows away. The red is the buffer. I need to sit down and have a think about how I'm going to do this here because I'm kind of confusing myself. By the way, and I keep meaning to say this in the Discord server as well, if you guys can think of any like fun redeems, let me know because I'm really terrible at thinking them up. And then like, you know, now I just had to get rid of one. So we've got even less now. Like so out of practice fading the face. How do I usually do this? Like this or something? And then let's stick some blue looking thing down here. And then the nose was like this or something. Art fight was a complete blur to me. I should know how to do this because I did like, what, 32 of them? 32, 33 drawings like this during art fight. This should just be muscle memory now. And it's just like, I've just completely forgotten all of it. Wow, yes, my ability to forget is very impressive. I should set up like an automated reminder for like when I need to go back to work. I'm doing 33 colored pieces for a single month. Yeah. I kind of knew. I was mostly joking. I can't help but take a stab at myself. Nobody else does it for me for some reason. I love it when friends can like, you know, make fun of each other as a joke, but nobody does that with me. Maybe I just scare people. So I just do it to myself. So much of my humor is just like poking fun at myself. But yeah, I think it was 33. I can't remember. It was definitely 31 or more because my goal for this year was to do an average of more than one piece a day. And I hit it. I scraped by, but I did it. So it was definitely more than 31. It may have been 32. But I did like a Sweetie's one last minute being like, well, I'm gonna draw this character anyway. I'll see if I can squeeze in for art fight, and if I don't get it done in time, then it's no big deal because I was gonna do it anyway. And then I actually did manage to finish it during art fight, so I think that may have been my 33rd one. Let's just bring up my photo. Let's make sure I don't dox myself first. Pretty sure it's fine. You guys know my name anyway. I don't really keep that part private. I do have a handy folder here that's just art fight attacks. Yeah, I don't think this one shows anything too bad. So we've got all of these guys that I did that month. Can I make this bigger? View, extra large. Now you can't like see them all at once, so here we go. So this is 33. Yeah, it was 33. There are a few of them in here that I like, and a few of them in here that I like hate. And I like, for some reason I can never decide which ones those are, and I'm like, I did so many good portraits that year, and then like the next day I'll be like, I did so many bad portraits that year. It's like, it's all very subjective. I can never make up my mind. Artfight really helped me improve. The downside was I only worked with portraits. Yes, yeah. I felt like it really helped my like speed and like just getting things done. Like because I find myself quite often obsessing over small details that nobody else cares about. Like nobody ever notices these things. Like if something's slightly off, I'll like, and you'd have to be zoomed in so much to be able to see it. And nobody else is gonna look at that. Nobody's gonna notice, but I notice. And I'll go back and spend like 3 hours like fixing this dumb little thing that doesn't even matter. Anyway, Artfight was really good. For stopping me from doing that, because it was always like, oh my god, I have to keep going, I have to like just forget that bit, no one's gonna see it, let's just push it through and then start working on the next one. Like it really increased my throughput. It's still incredible. Oh, thank you, Jesse. But yeah, I fully recommend Artfight for anyone that's trying to practice anything. Maybe not if you're trying to practice landscapes, because they are characters, and you have to draw the characters. You can still do landscapes, but it might really slow you down. For real, my speed sketching decision making got a lot better, right? Yeah, I feel like it improves a lot of your soft skills as an artist, if you know what I mean. Like, not necessarily just the drawing, but like all the stuff related to the drawing and like your mindset about it. I feel like it really improves that a lot. And it's like so much more motivating than just studying that on your own. I forgot I was doing the nose. I just moved on. Forgot that I was halfway through doing the nose and started just messing around. Wait, I usually do the shading. Is this how I usually shade collarbones? I don't even remember. How I shade him now, I guess. I always end up like shading in these really awkward angles, like I'm holding this at like 90 degrees. That's why I needed this thing over here on the right. This one keeps me sane. It's been a while, don't forget to take a break. Yep, it means it's past 1 o'clock now and I should probably get back to work. I can see that I've missed some messages actually. Hopefully they're not too urgent. No, people just talking about the weather for some reason. Cool. Let's I'll finish off the nose. and then I'll head back to work. I also need to, Alex asked me to run the Roomba a few times today. I still haven't done it once. I was meant to have run it like 2 times already. It's getting very dusty and hairy in the house with our dog. And allergy season. Okay, how do I do the nose? I usually cram in some red, right? And then some blue. And then kind of blend it in with the sky. Maybe try this one. What's left to do on this piece? A lot. Like everything. The hair is a mess. I need to do the hair. The face is like half rendered. We've got... Now let me... Man, I am not happy with that nose. I'm just gonna try that again later. Yeah, we've got... I haven't done any shading on her pants or her shirt. The hair just needs to be like completely redone. I might just I don't know, I might actually go back and look at like some of the recordings of a couple of the pieces I did in July. Because I was actually pretty happy with the technique I ended up with, but I can't remember what it was. But yeah, pretty much everything, and nothing is done. If it looks done, it's not. And then there's all the usual like adjustments and stuff to do after the rendering has been done as well. So honestly, a fair bit left to go on this piece. Mood, yeah. I'm so happy that ooh, I hope this is being recorded. Like in CSP, I mean. But yeah, I'm glad that Clip Studio Paint has a built-in recording feature. Sometimes when there's been an update, it doesn't turn itself back on. Or was that just when I reinstalled it? I don't remember. Anyway, it's caught me out a couple of times. Let's just make sure it's recording. Time lapse? Yes, okay, it's recording. Excellent. I also haven't saved once. I should probably do that. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I'll post it in my Discord if I finish it. Which hopefully, if I don't, I'll still just post a whip anyway. Krita have it too, but I always forget to turn it on. Oh, really? It's cool how it's just kind of standard in drawing software these days. Like, it never used to be a thing, and then they just suddenly kind of started doing it, and it's been really awesome. It's been so nice not having to have, like, my screen recording software all set up, just have a recording, like, for myself. It's still nice. It's still nice being able to see the brushes and stuff as you're drawing, like if you do a proper recording. But if you can't be bothered or if you forget, then the built-in software recording is so nice. I love it. Okay, yep, I should definitely go back to work. I love the hair as it is, even though it's unfinished. Oh, really? Cool. Maybe I should try not to touch it too much then and leave it a bit more like rough and chunky. See, I always overblend everything. Duel. Oh, Gamma, are you serious? Are you serious? I was just about to leave and you like just burst in here and challenge me to a duel. Okay, bring it. Let's go. Let's go. No, don't say TY yet. We're doing a duel. Where's the zoom? Here we go. Fight me, penguin. That's my style. Yeah. Also, welcome. Hello. How's your day going? Doing anything for Thanksgiving? No, Isabel, go. Crit. Yeah, crit. Oh my gosh. Am I gonna beat him? Am I gonna beat him? Is he dead? Oh, he has like 1 HP left. Yeah! Suck it. What am I watching? You're watching, I don't know, what do we call this? There was a dog versus a penguin is what happened. Anyway, that was a fun end to the stream. Thank you, Gamma. We should actually bid some points on these duels sometime. I came to die. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, once again, nobody I know is streaming. So unless you guys have some suggestions on who to raid, I'm just gonna call it here. Yeah, I'm so sorry for the bad timing, Gamma. I really need to get back to work. But yeah, I hope you had a good day. I hope the rest of your evening is good. I hope you have a fun Thanksgiving if you guys celebrate Thanksgiving. Otherwise, just have a happy random day of the week. Have a good weekend if I don't see you before the weekend. Most of you are on my server, so I'll probably, I don't know, chat or something in there anyway. But yeah, thanks so much for coming and chatting with me. It's so much more fun drawing when you guys are there to chat with, even though I do get, like, pretty distracted and forget what I'm doing and start looking at bacon. Yeah, that's, we looked at bacon this stream. Happy kind of Thanksgiving later. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, happy weekend, happy day, happy evening. Have a good one, stay safe, stay classy, and I'll catch you next time. See you later, guys.